Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Sister Wives Key Moment: Robyn Brown fractured family forever. Robyn Brown makes TLC fans irritated because the Sister Wives star cries almost every time she opens her mouth, but they believe she is the one who fractured the family. Recently, fans discussed the defining moment when the split between her family and the other kids was created. Robyn Brown broke the family apart. Some fans believe that the last wife, Cody Brown, always planned to keep him for herself. Many people believe that the first plan was to disenfranchise Mary Brown by getting a divorce from her. Then her next plan was to go after the funds of Janelle and Cristin. At the moment, Sister Wives fans discuss that perhaps the children were part of the fracturing by Robyn Brown's design. Of course, TLC fans don't have to look far to know that the children of Janelle and Cristin don't spend time with Robyn's kids. Remember the drama over the Christmas texts? The defining moment of fracture. On Reddit, a Sister Wives fan wrote a long caption after they watched episode 8 of season 9 on TLC. In part, they said, S9E8 Robyn's big announcement. We're watching Robyn want a happy and joyful moment with the people she loves. She was telling her household about the baby and yet sitting in confessional talking about how she doesn't know if the rest of the family will feel the same. It just doesn't sit right with me. Did she never make attempts to understand where the kids were coming from not being happy about another baby? They were teens. The post continued by noting that Cody and Robyn Brown could have tried understanding things from the viewpoint of the younger people. After all, they were dealing with a very unique situation. Instead of reassuring them, Cody's legal wife made it all about her resentment. Sister Wives fans couldn't deny that Robyn Brown had caused some division among the other children. Here are some of their opinions. She literally said later on she has done so much to be able to forgive the teens for their poor reaction to her baby announcement. Seriously, lady. And I agree, she absolutely could have had a better perspective and been more understanding. She's delusional. Robyn's level of emotional maturity competes with teenagers for validation. She didn't give anyone a chance. They had just left Utah, everyone was separated, kids were miserable, and Robyn thinks it's a great time for a baby. They waited so long. Solomon was born a whole 17 months after their wedding. What are your thoughts on the teens dealing with a difficult situation being the fracturing moment between Robyn Brown's kids and the rest? Sound off in the comments below, and come back here for all your Sister Wives news. The story of Sister Wives, a reality TV show that delves into the lives of the polygamous Brown family, has captivated audiences for over a decade. The family, led by Cody Brown and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Cristin, and Robyn, has faced numerous challenges and triumphs. However, it was a key moment involving Robyn Brown that fractured the family in a way that might never be mended. Robyn Brown, the 4th and youngest wife, joined the Brown family in 2010, bringing a fresh dynamic and new challenges. Initially, her arrival was seen as a positive addition as Cody and his wives navigated the complexities of a plural marriage with grace and resilience. However, the fault lines were always there, lurking beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. The pivotal moment came during a family gathering, a meeting meant to address the growing tensions and concerns about their increasingly public lives. The Browns had always prided themselves on their unity and their ability to tackle issues head-on, but this time was different. As the conversation unfolded, it became clear that Robyn felt marginalized and isolated, despite being legally married to Cody, while the other wives were only spiritually bound to him. Robyn's emotional plea for more recognition and equality struck a chord with the other wives, each grappling with their own insecurities and fears. Mary, the first wife, had always struggled with feelings of abandonment and loss, especially after her legal divorce from Cody to allow him to marry Robyn and adopt her children. Janelle, the second wife, had long been the practical one, often putting her own needs aside for the sake of the family. Cristin, the third wife, who had once been the glue holding everyone together, felt increasingly disconnected and unsupported. As Robyn spoke, tears streaming down her face. The room grew tense. Her words were a stark reminder of the unspoken hierarchies and resentments that had been festering for years. The other wives listened, their faces a mix of empathy and frustration. Cody, usually the confident patriarch, seemed uncharacteristically uncertain, his attempts to mediate only adding to the tension. The breaking point came when Cristin, unable to contain her emotions any longer, stood up and voiced her deep-seated frustrations. She spoke of feeling undervalued and unappreciated, her voice shaking with anger and hurt. Her words echoed through the room, a painful reminder of the sacrifices she had made and the love she felt was unreciprocated. Janelle, ever the stoic, broke down as well, revealing the toll the family dynamics had taken on her mental health. She spoke of the constant juggling act, the pressure to maintain a facade of harmony while dealing with her own feelings of inadequacy. Her vulnerability was a stark contrast to her usual composed demeanor, highlighting the cracks in the family's foundation. Mary, often seen as the most resilient, finally admitted to feeling like an outsider. Her voice, tinged with sadness, recounted the pain of watching her relationship with Cody deteriorate over the years. She confessed to feeling a sense of betrayal, not just from Cody, but from the family she had dedicated her life to. As the wives poured out their hearts, Cody sat in silence, absorbing the weight of their words. He realized that his attempts to balance his relationships had fallen short, that his dream of a harmonious plural family was crumbling before his eyes. The depth of the emotional wounds laid bare in that room was staggering, each revelation a blow to the fragile unity they had tried so hard to maintain. Robyn's plea had unintentionally opened a Pandora's box, bringing to light the issues that had been simmering beneath the surface for years. The family was left reeling, each member grappling with their own pain and the collective fallout. The meeting ended with no clear resolution, only a sense of deep uncertainty about the future. In the aftermath, the Browns struggled to navigate their new reality. The show, once a platform to showcase their unique family structure, now served as a mirror reflecting their fractured state. The public watched with bated breath, wondering if the family could ever truly heal. Robyn's key moment had forever changed the dynamics of the Brown family. Her desire for equality and recognition, while valid, had exposed the underlying issues that had been ignored for too long. The family's journey, once filled with hope and unity, was now marked by a painful reckoning. In the years that followed, the Browns continued to face challenges, both individually and as a family. The road to healing was long and uncertain, with each member finding their own path to reconciliation. Robyn's moment of vulnerability had set off a chain reaction, forcing the family to confront their deepest fears and insecurities.